Hey guys, happy holidays. This is Kaylin here with My Fair Daily. So today we're going to be doing a product review of the Naked Basics palette. Now I apologize guys, I was so busy trying to get everything together for the holidays. I'm very behind on my blogs, but hopefully I can catch up over this next week and give you guys some great stuff to be watching. But today, like I said, we're going to be reviewing the Naked Basics palette. So I'm going to start by showing you guys the box that it came in. This is a very great, very versatile product. As you can tell here on the back, these are 6 matte shades that come in this palette. Here is the actual palette. As you can tell, it's a pretty small little palette as compared to its sisters, the Naked 1 and the Naked 2 palette. It only has 6 shades in it. It's just a great little compact. It travels so nicely in purses and in little makeup bags. And as you can tell when we open it, it also does not have a brush that comes with it, which I think also helps with the initial cost of this product. This product only retails for $27. Sorry, I'm trying to not blind you guys with the glare of the mirror off the light. But as you can see here, here is the 6 shades. I'll read them off to you. This one is called Crave. This one's the darkest. It's kind of like a very dark brown, blackish color. This is the darkest color in the palette. Next we have Faint. It's just kind of like a warmer brown tone. We have Naked 2, which is a little bit of a deeper beige color. It's a nice like base color to start with. We have WOS, which again is just a little bit lighter of a beige shade. We have Foxy, which is kind of like a sand cream color. I use this all the time under my eyebrows. And then we have Venus, which is our lightest color in the palette. Now this color, contrary to this palette, is a little bit shimmery, but I love using this shade right in the corner of my eye to bring a little bit light in my eye, if you guys can tell. I have it on right now. I absolutely love this shade. I think it's one of the best parts of this palette, to be honest. Now for the colors that I'm personally wearing right now, I am doing a combination of 5 of these shades that I use on a daily basis when I use this palette. So I first start out with the Naked 2, and this goes all over my eyelid, and I set this down as just my base color to start. I take Faint, and that's what I apply into my creases as well as a little bit also onto my eyelid. And this is just this is a great color, these two, especially if you're just trying to do a very simple day look. You don't want to do anything too heavy. These colors work so well together. I usually go a little bit heavier and more dramatic with my makeup, but I've noticed that if I were to go more of a day look, that these two colors would be just amazing together. And then I also have Crave, which I also have on my eyelid, and I just added this in for a little bit more of a dark dramatic effect. This is great for a nighttime transition, especially if you carry the palette with you when you do the daytime look of these two. You can add in Crave at nighttime just to kind of spice it up and make it more dramatic. And then I have Foxy, like I said, right under my eyebrows. This is my go-to shade, even with the Naked 2 palette. I love Foxy. It's definitely one of my favorite shades in both palettes. And then I use Venus in the inner corners of my eyes to just bring in the light into my eyes. This is probably one of my favorite, like I said, my favorite shades in this palette, and I would probably interchange this with the Naked 2 just because I love applying this in the inner corner of my eye. And as you can tell with all these shades, these they have a great pigmentation to them, and I can even show you guys on my hand just the pigmentation they leave, and you can even tell in my eyes just how great they look. So, do Crave real quick. If you guys can tell right there. Again, it's not super dark like black would be. It's more of like a very dark brown, which goes really well with this palette. I'm going to put Naked 2 right next to it. I'm sorry, Faint. My bad. So Faint is right next to it. And again, it's not super dark like Crave, but it's a little bit darker over brown, which is nice to put into the creases and also onto the eyelid, especially if you're going just for a day look. And now we're on to the Naked 2 one. Now guys, this might be a little bit harder to see. It still shows up on my skin tone very well. But this is the Naked 2. Again, it's a little bit more of a lighter beige that will blend in with your skin tone a little bit more depending on your skin tone. Again, like I said, I really like applying this as just my base color. And I have not tried the WOS yet, but let me test it on my skin. And again, this is even harder to see. I don't even think this shows up on camera for you guys, but that's again why I haven't really used it, is because this kind of just blends in with my skin tone and just doesn't really, it just doesn't do anything for me, so I really haven't used that color that much yet. Let's see. And you guys probably won't be able to see Foxy or Venus, or if you do, it'll just be little remnants of it. Yeah, see, it's kind of hard to see with the lighting and everything. I have Foxy right over here. Again, it kind of blends in with the skin tone, but this does a great job, like I said, underneath the eyebrows. You should always use a matte shade anyways. The shimmery shades can be a little bit overpowering sometimes, whereas the matte really brings out the whole eye. Now let me see if Venus will show up for you guys. This one's the lightest, so you might see some shimmer. I'll put this right next to the Crave and see if it's easier for you guys to see. Yeah, you see it a little bit because it's right next to the darkest one, but that is the one I use on the inner corner of my eye. Like I said, it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but I really, really love the shade. I think it's one of the best parts of this entire palette. This is a great hot product out right now, so I definitely recommend this to anybody. Please guys, if you have any questions or any comments, don't hesitate to comment on this post or leave me a message. Please subscribe to my blog. It'll be on the right hand side of the, well, this is your guys' left, this is my right over here, the right hand side of the screen. It should be right on the blog website. I welcome feedback, any feedback you guys have for me on how to improve this blog or the products you guys want to look at and you guys want me to review. I should be doing another tutorial here very soon, so if you guys just tune in, you guys should check it out tomorrow. So thanks guys, have a great night.